promise me that someday you and I will take our love together to some sky.
You sound very melancholy.
I am. I shouldn't be. I should be very happy and very joyous, but I'm going to a wedding, you see, and I'm practicing. It's the wedding of a very dear friend of mine. Friends, actually, two friends. It's Giles and Hannah. But the trouble is I'm not very happy because I'm in love with Giles. And I have been for some time. Ever since I met him first in the basement of the film board, I knew that he was the man for me. And so I've hidden my passion. I've done the best I can. But it's been difficult. It's been very difficult. But I have always had faith that someday it would come right for me. But it's over now because one day he brought somebody from Toronto here, actually from Finland, and when I looked at her, it was Hannah. And when I looked at her, she was so beautiful, so lovely. I fell in love with Hannah. And you see, I'm in love with both of them. And it's very difficult for me. But I have worked with Hannah, and it has been very nice. But now it's all over. It's all over. I must give him up. But I hope, well, the fact is they've asked me to sing at their wedding, and so I hope we'll always be a little bit in love together. I must practice. I must practice. Oh, promise me that someday you and I will take our love together to some sky where we can belong in faith renew and find the hollows where the flowers grew. Oh, promise me that you will ever stand behind me in that pleasant golden light.
Die liebe, süße, gute, schöne, hübsche, heutige, hübsche Hannah.
The first time I ever met Giles Walker was at a party where he took off his clothes and got completely drunk. The main thing that interested me about him was that he took off his clothes. So I came home and told my wife what a fascinating man this was. And ever since...
We do it all the time.
The first time I saw Hannah was a couple of years ago when she first came to the board. And this was in a car going back from work. And she was the first Finnish person I'd ever met, except for a girl called Arla, about 50 years ago in Winnipeg. There was the odd Finn from Minnesota or wherever. And there was a 120-mile drive from Kenora to Winnipeg in which Arla was absolutely silent until the end, where somebody said, "How did you like the drive?" And she said, "Pimpu pipi," or what sounded like Pimpu pipi. And somebody said, "What does that mean?" And she said, "That's Finnish. It means, my bum is numb." Now, 50 years later, here is Hannah, and I repeat this one Finnish phrase of that outlandish language that I know, and I say, "Does Pimpu pipi mean anything?" And she said something like, she almost colored. She said, "It's sort of rude." and a great affection for these marvelous people, both on their way. I think it's, and on a great way, I think. And there will not only be films, but babies.
Luen suomalaisesta kaavasta, mitä apostoli Paavali sanoo rakkaudesta. Rakkaus on pitkämielinen, rakkaus on lempeä, rakkaus ei kadehdi, ei kerskaa, ei pöyhkeile, ei käyttäydy sopimattomasti, ei etsi omaansa, ei katkeroidu, ei muistele kärsimäänsä pahaa, ei iloitse vääryydestä, vaan iloitsee yhdessä totuuden kanssa. Kaikki se peittää, kaikki se uskoo, kaikki se toivoo, kaikki se kärsii. This is what love is in Finnish. And I know that you will be doing a lot of talking about love in your marriage. When this kind of love, Christian love, is the love of your marriage, Giles and Hannele, we know that your marriage will be a happy one.